are you gonna do today, Napoleon?
Whatever I feel like I want to do. Gosh!
These are the big screen characters that turned our heads at the turn of the century. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 memorable movie characters of the 2000s.
There is a face beneath this mask, but it's not me. I'm no more that face than I am the muscles beneath it, or the bones beneath them.
For this list, we've looked at films and film characters from the 2000s, ranking the most memorable regardless of the genre in which they appear.
That wasn't in the job description.
Maybe it's a perk!
Only one character is allowed from a certain movie, however. This is part of a series of videos exploring memorable movie characters throughout the decades.
I am McLovin.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb f***ing fairy tale name, you f***.
Jeez, man, it'll work. Give it a chance.
Number 10, Ron Burgundy, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
An obnoxious, self-centered, overwhelmingly extroverted TV news anchorman. What's not to like?
That's not a good start, but keep going.
And what's not to remember about Ron Burgundy?
Where are you?
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
The Will Ferrell character broke comedy ground in 2004 as he ushered in a new wave of ultra-stupid slapstick funniness that cannonballed throughout the decade.
Cannonball!
Transforming how we think of phone booths forever. We simply can't act like we're not impressed. This guy really is kind of a big deal.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Number 9, Amélie Poulain, Amélie. In terms of foreign language film characters, there can surely be none more memorable than Amélie Poulain.
Je sais pas.
Played by Audrey Tautou, Amélie is in many ways the exact opposite of our opening entry. A shy waitress with an exceptionally curious nature, a good heart, and an excellent fashion sense.
Je crois que le moment est venu pour elle de prendre un vrai risque.
She decides to help other people find happiness, and takes us on a tour of Paris by doing so.
C'est épatant. Tu pouvais pas faire mieux.
Et ça a donné quelque chose?
Je suis son con.
The connection created between character and audience is so intimate that by the film's end, Amélie feels more like a friend. Number 8, Shrek.
Why are you following me?
An incredibly important character in terms of the 21st century animation race. After the massive commercial and critical success of his first film, Shrek is probably still the most famous face at DreamWorks.
Now, why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends?
But, I don't have any friends.
A disgruntled ogre looking to reclaim his swamp, following the unwanted arrival of almost every fairy tale creature imaginable. Shrek tries to play the bad guy, but there isn't a bad bone in his big green body.
Of course!
Really?
No.
Throw your happily ever after archetypes away for this guy, because he's one of a kind.
Can you forgive me?
Hey, that's what friends are for, right?
Right. Friends?
Friends.
Number 7, Anton Chigurh, No Country for Old Men.
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours where I'm from?
Killers do not come more remorseless or more systematic than our 7th placer, as Javier Bardem wins a Best Supporting Actor Oscar playing Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men.
You go to hell.
All right.
Chigurh is put forward as a Hand of Fate character, prepared to kill almost everyone he ever speaks to.
Do you have any idea how crazy you are?
You mean the nature of this conversation?
Armed with his signature weapon, a captive bolt pistol ordinarily used to stun livestock, and seemingly impervious to most injuries himself, he's one step ahead of his opponents, who in turn are one wrong coin toss away from their deaths.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss.
Number 6, Logan, Wolverine, X-Men.
Really?
Superheroes have never swung too far away from the cinematic big leagues, but the action movie subgenre enjoyed a particular boom around about the beginning of this millennium.
I'm not gonna hurt you, kid.
X-Men helped establish a new generation, with Wolverine winning over a fierce fan base. Played by Hugh Jackman, Logan had been spending his life effortlessly winning bar fights and isolating himself from society.
I'm sure he is.
But when he reluctantly steps into a snazzy new getup under the watchful gaze of Professor Charles Xavier, he becomes the most righteous, most ruggedly handsome of heroes.
Wait!
Number 5. The Bride, Beatrix Kiddo, Kill Bill Volume 1. Beatrix Kiddo, formerly codenamed Black Mamba and primarily known as the Bride, is all about revenge, and exacting it in the most efficient, if gory, manner possible. This is a woman who on her wedding day was not just left at the altar, but left to die there.
What brings you to Okinawa?
I came to see a man.
Oh, yeah.
Brutally betrayed by the deadly Viper assassination squad, she sets out to realize Quentin Tarantino's title by killing Bill, and assassinating most of his associates as well. Clad in blood-stained yellow leathers, with Hattori Hanzo's sword in hand, she's an all-out icon.
Wiggle your big toe.
Number 4. Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Well known for playing especially quirky characters, Johnny Depp's most famous commercial role came as the brilliantly bumbling buccaneer Captain Jack Sparrow.
Not sure I deserve that.
A pirate who never seems entirely in control of any situation, he has a remarkably wily ability to almost always emerge on top. In his first voyage of the franchise, Jack is the one-time captain of the cursed Black Pearl, hell-bent on regaining the wheel.
Where did you get that?
His morals, his tactics, his Jolly Roger fashion trends are all questionable. His place in our top 5 is not.
You will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Number 3. Gollum, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Must have the precious. They stole it from us.
An epic of the ages, the Lord of the Rings trilogy gave us all manner of unforgettable characters.
We'll be nice to them if they be nice to us. Take it of us.
Sir Ian McKellen's Gandalf proved a wizard especially well loved. But Middle-earth's most memorable inhabitant has to be Gollum.
Stupid fact habit. It ruins it.
Almost unrecognizable from the happy hobbit he once was, Gollum is the story's strongest example of how all-consuming the One Ring can be.
Precious.
A scaly, skinny something with but the merest scrap of dignity left in him, Gollum is terrifying at times, tragic at others, but totally awesome throughout.
He wants the precious. Always, he's looking for it. And the precious is wanting to go back to him.
Number 2. Harry Potter, the Harry Potter franchise.
I'm Harry Potter.
An all but inescapable character of the 2000s, Harry Potter was the hero for a generation of filmgoers and book readers.
He killed my parents, didn't he? The one who gave me this.
Orphaned as a baby and ruthlessly raised by his aunt and uncle, Harry spends his childhood acting as house servant to number 4 Privet Drive.
Blimey, Harry, didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all?
Learned what?
You're a wizard, Harry.
However, within a secret world of witchcraft and wizardry, unknown to Harry until his 11th birthday, he's a hero and a savior. From his first trip to Diagon Alley to his last look at Hogwarts Castle, millions of Muggles have been captivated by Harry Potter's every magical move. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
There is only one key to open the device. It's in the stomach of your dead cellmate.
Truth is, there is no one that can do what I do, including her.
Wow, your shorts are like especially gold today.
My mom uses color-safe bleach.
Go Carol.
Suck, 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 suck!
I am Iron Man.
Number 1. The Joker, The Dark Knight.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
One of the most iconic supervillains ever, even before Christopher Nolan and Heath Ledger's rethink of the role in 2008. The Dark Knight's Joker takes today's top spot.
He takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?"
A sociopathic mass murderer with apparently zero empathy for his victims. This is a bad guy who goes above and beyond his calling.
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me.
Heath Ledger reportedly prepared for the part by living alone in a hotel room for a month, perfecting the Joker's posture, habits, nervous tics, and speech.
Hi.
One of the greatest examples of method acting ever achieved. The finished product puts all other villains in its shadow.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. No, you complete me.
Do you agree with our list?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Which Naughty's character do you remember most of all?
Napoleon?
Yeah? Who's this?
For more 21st century top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Thank you for watching my film. I hope you like. Dziękuję.